Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Cincinnati. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
Let it up! 319!
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Javon Bullard, there on the tackle.
26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 15. It's a Cincinnati first down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
319! 115.
On first down, it's Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
630! 319!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice, touchdown Cincinnati. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. He'll swing this one out to Wilson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
26.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Hey, 88. Hey, take 26. Screen it.
The ball comes out. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
He'll get about 2. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Schultz, the motion man. Purdy now on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Dowdle. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Still on his feet, and he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's a big one right there, 42 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's it. 18!
We are through one. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Second and 5. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On second down, Purdy. That one taken in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Rio. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Shamrocks will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First down for Aaron. That's complete to Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
25-yard line.
Throwing, Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Bengals. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Shamrocks 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. 118. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Open man down the field is Turpin. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
118. Watch out.
Again in the air for Purdy. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Shamrocks.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers, he'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Wheelan is on to punt. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 118. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 45 yards. They'll run. It's Wilson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. not. Here's 2nd down and 5. A run here with Wilson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Looks like a design run with Purdy. And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
First down, Rio.
Get set, get set.
Schultz, the motion man. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Shamrocks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
And the Bengals, 1st down.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Hey, 88.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
26. Back north.
Again, it's Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 54 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Get set, get set.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. Still going inside the 20. And he's got another one. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown Shamrocks. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Its metal brain corrodes.
No.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Rice open, he's got it.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Rodgers going up top again. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Back north. No. 319.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That is caught side of the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on a 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Up.
Play action now. Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
258. Here, Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Auburn, good with the extra point. And the Bengals have taken a 4-point advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A carry here for Wilson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the run, it's Wilson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
18, 26. Inside.
Rodgers to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd and 5.
18. Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers now. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Purdy. Now a screen set up for Dowell. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action. Here's Purdy. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Yellow, 18, watch out! Yellow, yellow.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Back to the air is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Not only do they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25.
3-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
It's up.
They'll run without it. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's Wilson. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Now Purdy. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
58, 26. Hey, 88.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the option, here's Robinson. trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll go again with Robinson.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here is 1st and 10. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Oh, awful play call there. This one is intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And the Bengals have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That's caught by Bowers. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and inches.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
One final chance for this defense, and here's 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
Hey, take 20, 58.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th down. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Again, working deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now Purdy. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll throw again with Purdy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here in the